there's simplicity, but also complexity, right? The gospel's simple. 2 Corinthians 5:21, he who knew no sin became our sin that we might become the righteousness of God. There's a simpleness to the gospel. Jesus in my place. Jesus died on our behalf. He sacrificed his body. That's what the blood and the bread represent, the body and the blood of Christ. So there's a simplicity, but there's also a complexity, right? Because you could study God forever and still not get to the bottoms of his riches. Like there's a depth there. And so I call it simple complexity. And the reality is this, marriage is a lot like that. And so there's simplicity, you two work, but there's also complexity. There's also these things like, why do they think and act the way they do? And it's beautiful because in the Word of God, it says that the one relationship between human beings that reflects God's love for us is a marriage.
I promise to live my life fully committed to loving you, serving you, authentically supporting you, and I will forever seek to be your biggest encourager. Please know that while perfection may not be something I can promise to achieve, the only thing I can vow to pursue is humility, authenticity, truthfulness, and to remain yoked to the Father's lead in my life as we embark upon marriage. My word is the most concrete piece of my heart that I can simply offer you right now, and I hope you can choose to receive it, assured that I long to live it out through my actions. I so look forward to this wonderful life ahead of us together, and I can't wait to watch God grow and develop us stride and stride with one another.
The prayers I prayed were for God to give you a warrior spirit, an honest heart, and a humble mind. Justus, I could not have seen my prayers come to fruition any clearer than I do now. You have such a pure heart that loves me so tenderly. You are considerate, gentle, and kind. You are intentional in your actions and your words and your presence. You have a warrior spirit that will never stop fighting for us. And I promise to also never stop fighting for us. I promise to remain humble and know that without Jesus, we are nothing and have nothing. I vowed to keep Jesus in the center of it all and to never take my eyes off of him. I promise to be honest and faithful, take care of you and be strong enough to lead in times where you may be weak. I also vow to be humble enough to allow you to guide our family and marriage. I trust you and the Jesus in you. I also vow to never stop dancing, laughing, and dating you in the good times and in the bad. Or I pray that our marriage will bless those around us as we push each other to grow in the likeness of Christ. Honey, you are my best friend. You're an answered prayer and a dream fulfilled. It is an honor to be able to be your wife, and I will love you forever and always, to the end of time and even afterwards.
Because Justus and Madison have exchanged these vows and rings before each other, we now recognize them as husband and wife. You may now kiss them.
I love you.
I love you.
I'm really honored to experience some of the best moments of our lives together. I'm happy to have such a great sister and most importantly, a best friend.
Justus, you found a diamond in a sea of gems, and as your older sister, I would heavily advise you to never stop being the protective, forgiving, inherently kind, funny, and passionate man I know, giving all the love you can muster to this diamond of a woman.
Definitely love that I've been able to build a relationship with not only you to that level, but also Maddie. I don't look at Maddie as a person who's just my friend's wife at this point. She is also one of my friends. And I absolutely love that, and I'm so glad to be here to celebrate with you guys today.
Justus, Maddie is a rare and true find in this world. Remember that and hold on to her. Maddie, Justus, 1 minute. I really can't read your handwriting. What do you want me to say? No, really, they have been such a blessing, this couple, to so many people here, and I know they're gonna continue to be a blessing. I mean, they essentially met for the first time at a gas station, and it didn't end in murder, so God is obviously blessing this marriage, and I'm just so stoked for the years of memories, joy, laughter, and love ahead in the life you guys have started today.